You certainly have been in situations like that before, but down to your last strike, what are you thinking?
Just trying not to think, really, just trying to see the ball and put a good swing on the ball. Got a pitch that I could put in play and really just put in a good spot. It wasn't like it was hit that hard or anything. Sometimes placement is what you need, and that was one of those cases.
What does it say about this ball club, your 10th walk-off win of the season?
Yeah, a lot of walk-offs come from young guys, and the old guys need to kind of sharpen up. And me and JT, I think, hit our last two, I think. I'm not really sure, but yeah, let the old guys get hot too, you know?
We don't see in this day and age 1-0 games, or in this case turned into 2-1. What was it like just to be in a real pitcher's duel like that?
Yeah, both pitchers really threw the ball well. Dustin, was really sharp out there, attacking the hitters, kind of being the aggressor out there, using his, really good sink, and then using the cutter and the curveball with that. And on the other side, he was, same kind of thing, just mixing his pitches well, attacking, getting strike one early, and just being efficient. Both being efficient with their pitches. One of those pitching duels, and we ended up being on top there at the end there.
When you were in your dugout watching it all unfold, were you thinking it's going to get to you? Were you hoping it was going to get to you? What were you thinking?
Everybody kind of wants to be in those situations, with the game on the line. But what I really did like is when he threw the first pitch, wild pitch, and the guys both got in scoring position, and I was like, all right, I don't have to hit a double to win this game. Ended up getting the pitch to hit and got it done. So nice team effort right there at the end, and nice for Seager not to get hit for no reason right there. He got hit, but actually we won the game, so it kind of hurts a little bit less when it happens.
How about that Justin Turner double play?
Oh, unbelievable double play. Oh, there he is.
I'm not recording. This is your phone. You left it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
How does your
Serious.
How was it double play? I mean, it's rare that you turn a double play when the runner is moving, and just quick hands with a perfect feed to Muncy, and got us out of that jam, kept the game 1-0. It'd have been devastating, to tie the game there and have to go to the next inning. So.
How does your approach change after the wild pitch?
Well, it went to like, okay, I'll have to drive this ball to, I just need to, put it in play and make something happen that way, especially when you get 2 strikes and a guy's throwing 100 miles an hour. If you can kind of just shorten up and just try and touch the ball and kind of just let destiny happen right there. It was one of those situations where, I wasn't really trying to do much except just put the ball in play. Guys got a good breaking ball and a good fastball, so all I needed to do was find a hole, and I got lucky. I found a hole.
But when this team has the sizable lead it does, there's really every reason to, understand maybe a letdown, but it's 8 out of 9, I believe it is now. So this team continues to win, even though, you don't really have to.
Yeah, you got to win all of them. That's the goal. Just because you have a lead doesn't mean that you let your foot off the gas pedal. We're going to keep going. Everybody wants to play good and play good all the way through. I don't think that we're going to let our lead, get in the way of trying to win every single day. You just keep it simple. Just go out there and play as good as you can, and hopefully you win.
How does this translate to October, do you think? Do you think this kind of 9th inning resiliency works, that this can carry over into the postseason?
Well, I think it allows us to believe that, even if we're down, we can still come back and win games. We've done it quite a bit during the season, so it doesn't mean it's going to happen. I prefer to go and deep into games and have a lead, right? But you always feel like, you're within striking distance, and you always feel like guys are going to have good at-bats and at least make it tough on the other team, and I feel like that's what we do. We don't always come back, but I always feel like we're within striking distance, and we're keeping it close and getting the other guys at least feeling a little bit of pressure.
Well, so what's different about Joe Kelly right now?
I think just confidence, really confidence and, trusting his stuff, trusting his curveball. He's throwing a curveball almost 90 miles an hour, unbelievable. Got the confidence back in his fastball, attacking with the fastball. I think he threw his first 4-seamer in about 2 months. He's really just working that the 2-seamer for the last month, and today he struck Goldschmidt with a 4-seamer that had a little bit of rise to it. So that's really, really nice to see. If he starts mixing 2-seamer, 4-seamer, curveball, changeup, he's going to be electric, which he has been.
In simple terms, what are a walk-off? What does it feel like? Game ends, everybody's rushing down the field. What's that like for you, knowing you just clinched into it?
Oh, it feels like a really good feeling. I don't know how else to explain. You know, it's just you get to celebrate and instantly, you know, kind of like a jolt of energy. Game's over. You don't have to worry about going back and crouching behind the plate for another few hours. But really, it's just, you know, this team and how we've been playing is contagious. You know, like we just always feel like we're gonna win. You know, even when we're down, you know, it always seems that we find a way. You know, and that's just collectively everybody getting the job done. You know, one at a time. Just
What's
kind of
worse,
a chain.
what's worse, the baby powder or the Gatorade?
Baby powder's the worst. It's just because the water kind of like opens up your lungs. You take a deep breath, and then they throw the baby powder, and then like you get dust in your mouth, and like I don't know, it's a really bad combo. I don't know whoever started that, but I don't like it.
You smell good, though.
Yeah, you smell good, but like yeah, I don't know. The cough smells good too.
For us with Dustin, how much was the game plan about attacking different quadrants, changing eye levels, in and out? How much doing that a little more than last time?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty simplistic approach. Like he's got a really good sinker, and you know you want to attack with that, attack with the cutter, you know, and as you get into the game, and guys, you know, I've seen the sinker and the cutter. He's got the curveball, he's got a changeup, but it's more of like playing that cat and mouse game with the sinker and the four-seamer late in the count. You know, you kind of train the eyes to look down, and he's got that like vicious sink, and then he throws like a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and it just kind of beats you to the spot, and that's what he did really nicely today. Made some really good quality pitches, and yeah, just got some good hitters out of there quickly.
Thank you.
Thank you.